What's going on, guys? Ida here. This is the 10-10 challenge, episode number 8, and today I'm going to do a post commentary on the first game, and we're going to actually do 2 games in this episode. The reason being, the first episode was quite embarrassing because of the result and the way I was during the game. I was just really annoyed at how I was playing, and I wasn't enjoying it. And whilst it was raging, it wasn't like the funny sort of raging you get in a lot of videos. It was just me having a go at stuff. So what I've decided is to go at it a slightly different way and just sort of post-com this game. And what I'll do is make sure I show you the key bits on the game. This guy's team, he did have Pickford, he had Trippier, he had, Andros Townsend, he had Rashford, he had Janssen, he had Van Aanholt, he had loads of other players. He had a full linked up team. But basically, straight from kickoff, as you can see, he goes from kickoff, pushes up, all the way up, almost makes a chance, goes past my defenders like they're no one there, and scuffs it wide. And that's all he does straight away. And apart from the name on the back of the shirt, that was the highlight from the game, pretty much. My highlights, anyway. Yeah, his defender basically picks it up, waltzes through pretty much my whole team, just dribbling straight. He plays a nice ball inside, and another one again. I block it with a nice slide tackle, and he finishes it off pretty simply past my goalkeeper. Then with the next goal he scores, it's just a nice little 1-2 around the box. I miscontrol it and pass it out. He intercepts it straight away and just taps it straight bottom corner. So that's the second goal. Again, all he has to do is just sort of waltz his way left and right, dribbling. This is what he did in the whole game, and I just couldn't deal with it. And he just slots it past the goalkeeper, left-footed with Rashford. And that's goal number 3. And after every single goal, he dabbed. Here's the stats at half-time. As you can see, I had literally did nothing in the first half. He had 9 shots, 8 on target, 3 goals. I was annoyed, but he played better. And here, he just cut outside my player. My defender wasn't anywhere. Janssen scored right-footed past the goalkeeper. And again, all he has to do, one little touch, pass there, smashes it in, and scores a goal. And then finally, a highlight from mine, Origi, finesse, top corner, well, pretty much top corner. But yeah, that was my highlight. And then from here, played inside from Origi to Aspas. He got fouled by Trippier. I was baying for a red card. I just wanted something out of this game. But nope, yellow card from the ref. Trippier moans about it in front of the Stevenage fans for whatever reason. Oh yeah, he's got a Stevenage kit, didn't he? But I was just checking through my team, see if I had anybody. No, but I just left it. Aspas, left-footed, straight to the left of the goalkeeper. And I tried to get the ball back, but he decided to celebrate in the net, losing 5-2 and celebrating. Thank you, Aspas. Well done. And finally, with the last goal, it's just, again, another sort of zigzag move. And all he does, just places it past the goalkeeper in the last minute. Pretty much Rashford again. And that's all said and done, really. Couldn't do anything about it. It just zigzagged in and out, outside of the foot, in the goal. And at the end of the game, I just show sort of what the game looked like, what the stats were. 17 shots, 14 on target, and I had like nothing. So I definitely deserve to lose. But anyway, that's the end of this post commentary, and I will meet you in the second game of the episode. Okay, guys, this is the second game of this episode. This is going to be the live com. As I said before, with the first game, it was a post commentary. So we're going into the second game. Okay, this is this guy's team. He has an insane looking team, but with somehow a bronze centre back. I don't know why. He's got quite a few players out of position though. Butland the goal, Varane. He's got Herrera, Clichy, Dele Alli, Firmino, Martial, Hazard. Didn't see the rest. So he's got a pretty decent team. I've kept with the same team as I did in the first game, so we'll see how this goes. I think the guy I played in the previous previous game was just one of those beast players that's just can absolutely kick someone into pieces, because that is a goal straight from kickoff. And yeah, it's already a different game to what we had last time. But I can't be complacent. I cannot be complacent. I don't want to have a I don't want to have a replay of the previous game. I just yeah. I mean, I've already explained. I just couldn't keep that as a live com for the last game. There's just so much rage, and there didn't need to be, and I've got an injury to, I think that's Origi, but we'll carry on as we are. Oh, so close to cut inside. Is that Origi? Oh yeah, it is. Let's get that back out to Pedro, or not. Jesus Christ. Right, Pedro, let's go. Cut inside. Oh, bit heavy touch. And that's not what I wanted, but I'll take it. What's this guy doing then? I'm guessing he's going to make a sub of some kind, because he does have a bronze centre-back and a centre midfielder in centre-back, and 2 left midfielders at central midfield, which is a bit odd, but I guess that's what he wants. It's one of the reasons with my team, even though it's not great, I did want to keep that all the players in the right positions. I'm recording this game the day after the sort of rage session from, oh, Aspas, so close, from the last game. It was, I batch sort of recorded about 4 or 5 games in a row from that last episode, where I did lose a couple, and that's a save from the, oh, come on. How's that happened then? How's that happened? How'd that happen then? Alright, so he kicked it there, and then my defender decided to kick it at him, and it went in. Alright, great. Thank you. Well done, defender. Don't even know who it was. Was it Gambarini? Probably. Right, let's go again. I don't know what he did with... Did he sub someone on, or did he... I don't know. That was pretty much down the other end from my Aspas chance. The goalkeeper's got it. Nesual. Oh, that's his... I was going to say, that's not a player. That's just his username. Alright, I need to use the width more with Sane, because I've got him and Pedro out wide. I need to use them more than I am doing. Origi back into Origi from Sane. Across the goalkeeper. Oh, I thought that was in. I didn't even push the button for that long. I'm surprised he hammered it that hard. Wow. He got some power in those thighs. Okay, my defender is not strong. Firmino's bullying everybody, apparently. Firmino can't hold off a bloody fly. Why is he holding off all of my players? Alright. Let's get it back in. Oh, that's not great. If you want a good atmosphere in a game, I was explaining before in the last game, before I did my sort of rage targe sort of thing, I was explaining why I was wearing the Villarreal kit, and it's because we have my mum's, when I was younger, her friends from work, they had a holiday home or second home in Spain, about 45 minutes drive from the town where Villarreal is based, which is obviously called Villarreal, and almost got it. And so one of the times we were there, we decided that we wanted to go watch a game, and it was probably one of the best atmospheres of a game I've had, and that is Iago Aspas again. But one of the best atmospheres, because we bought the tickets, and when didn't know where the best place to sit in the stadium was, and so we just decided, you know, we'll buy whatever ticket's the cheapest. And it turned out the ticket we bought was pretty much in the front row, in sort of the corner, just behind one of the goals, but to the side a bit. And it was right next to where their sort of main noise-making ultra fans were, and they did not stop for the whole game. We picked a pretty decent game to go watch as well because it was against Sevilla, and they're not too close in terms of distance-wise, but they're sort of similar sized. Well, I guess you could say Sevilla recently, they've won the Europa League 3 times. And they've been in the Champions League and all that. But I guess if you're looking at the clubs as a whole, they are quite similar. And at the time, they were pretty much neck and neck in the league. And the game we saw that day as well just added to how... Oh, that was close. Added to just the whole experience of that game. They had... what was it? Sevilla had a goal. Oh no, it was Villarreal. They went 1-0 up. And that's Aspas again. 3-1. Boom, boom, boom. Easy play. But Villarreal went up early, 1-0. And I thought, oh, well, that's going to be a pretty decent game. It's going to spark some anger from the Sevilla fans. Because how their stadium is, behind, right up the top of this stand where the home fans, like the mad home fans, ultras were, there was like this weird little boxy bit. And that was where the away fans were housed. Oh my god! What happened there? And that's why you don't pass along your goal line. Wow. But yeah, they're home fans and the away fans just basically the home fans just turn around and they're looking at the away fans, and we're just in this little caged off area, and they were both going mental at each other for the whole game. But after they went 1-0 up, Villarreal had... This was when Negredo was playing for Sevilla. And they got a penalty for... It was when Navas was playing for them as well, the Man City's Jesus Navas. And they got a penalty for like the most blatant dive you've ever seen. And it was Diego Lopez in goal. And before this, he'd made about 4 or 5 like of the best saves I've seen live in a match. And he got sent off for this for the dive that the attacker made against him. And we were sitting there and we could see it was an obvious dive from where we were. But obviously the referee from his angle gave it as a penalty, sent off Lopez. And after that, Villarreal sort of defended a lot more and Sevilla were attacking. Sevilla scored the penalty. They scored again afterwards. And then with not long left of the game, Villarreal, that is Origi. Boom, boom, boom. That's 4. That's got to be game over. And Villarreal scored to make it 2-2, not far towards the end of the game. And the crowd went just absolutely crazy. And just the whole stadium was lit up. It was a nice warm day. And yeah, it was just lovely. It was one of the best games I've seen live. I go to a fair amount of games, but just I think it was because it was a holiday and it was just in the sun, and it's completely different to English games. It was the first time I'd ever been to see a La Liga game, and it was probably one of the best ones to go watch at the time. And that's Aspas's hat-trick, I think. Let's have a front flip and a whatever backflip, spin, cartwheel thing. And that's 5-1. And that is why you don't rage at a game so much and just quit and leave it to the next. Or I guess that's why you do. Because you go from losing 6-2 to winning 5-1 at the moment. And I have plenty of time left. Do I try and get a nice, lovely goal from here with Pedro? And try and... Nope. I can't. That's off out of the pitch. Come on. There we are. Around one. Oh, Pedro. That's a bad shot by Pesto. Can't Jesus. Origi's getting there. Nope. This game should be pretty simple. Unless I majorly screw up now. But I don't think I will. He says that as Musa is all the way through. Stop him there. There we are. Goalkeeper. Good. Well done. Right. Let's go out to Sane. I've not really used his pace yet in this game. And I guess that is why. That is the reason. Give me Jesus. There we are. That sounds like some sort of American pastor. Give me Jesus. I love Jesus. Give me Jesus. Pesto. Nope. Oh yeah, the numbers are a bit messed up on this team. My team. I might try and give them some nicer numbers. I know it's not really that important in the game, but I do like it when you have the traditional. Especially if you're doing 4-4-2, I like the traditional 1 to 11, having players in the right positions and having 1 to 11. Like, I'm sure most of you know it, but obviously goalkeeper number 1, right back, left back 2, 3, and so on. There's no point saying all the rest of them, is there really? But I want to see if I can stretch this lead and get... Oh, Aspas, come on. Wake up. Get something better out of this game. I might make a sub just to get some fresh legs in this midfield. And I might try Piaka as well. Or Kabui. Is it Kaibui? I'm going to call him Kaibui. What's his right foot? I'll put him on the right hand side. I'll give Piaka a chance as well. There we are. Changing the three of the midfield. I'll give that a go. Probably not the best place to pause it, but I've got the block. And keeper's going to not get it because he is slow as Af. He's going for these short corners. He must be like me, just cannot take corners in this game. So try something from short corners, and he gets a goal from a short corner. So that is the way. It's Musa again. Alright, dude, you don't have to watch the replays. It was a shit goal. Alright, let's go. Da -da -dun. Da -da -dun. Ah, come on. Musa's through again. My defence is all over the place. It's one ball. Why is it so shite? Let's stop this short corner before it gets anything of it. You do it all the time. I'm going to read you more often than not. Apart from the one I just conceded. But that was... Or not, because he did it once before. Trigueros to Aspas. Aspas is in. Keep going, because they always expect you to cross it down the line. I mean, cut back inside, not cross it down the line. They don't expect you to keep going to the byline. And why have so many of my players decided to get back? They were counter-attacking pretty poorly, and now there's no one there. Come on. Where's my defence? And it's happening again. I need to just slow this game down or something. Like you see the turnover of the ball there. I counter-attacked. When you counter-attack, you don't want to commit 7 billion people forward, especially when you're up a couple of goals. I don't get why. Let's slow this game down, get my passing back in, and try and get another goal out of the game. Off the post. Oh, he's so lucky. I worked that so well compared to his goals, which have been a crappy cross from a corner, terrible defending, and then just using Moose's pace. Come on, there we go. At least one of my defenders has some strength. Go on, let's use Piaka to Aspas. There we are. Got it. Kabui. There we are. It's probably not Kabui, but that's what I'm going to call him. Kabui. Kyubi? Kyubi? Kawok. Aspas' first touch is like a leper. No one wants to touch him. Doesn't make sense, does it? Oh, what are you passing there for, Origi? I should have put Falcao on. I was tempted to, but I saw the other two players. I was like, I've not used you yet. Let's see what you like. Trigueros is all over the place at the moment, but I'll give it to him. Piaka, left foot. Ooh, he's just absolutely hammered that over. And my stadium is dead. I need to get something better than that. It's horrible stadium. Origi into Aspas, back up to Origi. Little dink over, little dink again. Oh, so close. I was trying to get the little dink over the keeper, Medran. Okay. I did bring on Medran, didn't I? I couldn't remember who I brought on. I had Piaka, whatever his name is, Kyubi, Kabui, Kalubi. That's going to be a red card, probably. Nope. Jesus. Well done. Yellow card for Jesus. You can't send Jesus off. Lovely free kick. All right. End of the game. Actually won it. 3 points in the bag for Division 9. And Aspas gets the match ball. Didn't do too bad in this game. Aspas got 10 out of 10. Did he get any assists? Goal assists, he got 1. Pretty good game. Didn't need to concede as many as I did. There's just poor defending, but hopefully I'll get used to this team a bit more because I did change a little bit in the defence, and hopefully we'll get some more from that. So that's the end of the episode. Thanks for watching and peace.